16 Bionic chip inside of it with 6 gigs of RAM, where the iPhone 11 has an Apple A13 Bionic chip inside of it with 4 gigabytes of RAM. So let's go and see which one's the faster one between both. Okay, there we go. All the apps are clear in the background. 15 is here, 11 is here. Let's get into it. Phone calls, 3, 2, 1. Okay, music, 3, 2, 1. Okay, some differences here too. 2 different panels. App Store, 3, 2, 1. So I don't know why the iPhone 11 is not connected to the internet. That's like so dumb. Camera, 3, 2, 1. Let's take a photo, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this one did take out night mode, so it's not necessarily faster, but that's just one thing to keep in mind. Let's get into photos, 3, 2, 1. Okay, not really that big of a difference here. Hopping out of here. Let's get into mail, 3, 2, 1. Okay, roughly like around the same thing. Health, 3, 2, 1. Okay, iPhone 15 slightly faster. We do have some third-party applications we'll go ahead and open up. So let's get into it. Let's go and try Snake versus Blocks, 3, 2, 1. Now this is a kind of it's not a big game, but it is one that probably some people have played. And you can see the iPhone 15 was faster. Getting into some gameplay, let's see if there's any glitches, and there's usually some glitches in the beginning. Both are actually performing fairly well. The iPhone 11 is on iOS 17, by the way, and both are doing fairly well there. Let's get into Thank You, 3, 2, 1. And the iPhone 15, I think, was the faster one there as well. I think the 15 is going to be the faster one every single time. But honestly, there are some cases where the iPhone 11, it's not faster, but it's still fairly smooth. Let's go and try something like Netflix, 3, 2, 1. This one's not going to work because it's not on internet. Let's go and try Facebook, 3, 2, 1. I think this one is logged in too. So it is. So let's hop out of that one. Stack, 3, 2, 1. And I think the iPhone 15 was the faster one, at least to load into the ad, get into some gameplay. Let's see if there's any glitches on both. And I don't really think there's going to be massive glitches. But honestly, the iPhone 11 is doing very, very decent. I was expecting the iPhone 11 not to do as well. It's actually doing pretty decent. I want to load up like iMovie, for example. iMovie is a pretty big application. I don't even know where this app is. I know I have it somewhere. And I guess I don't even have it. But we can try opening up an application like Genshin Impact so we can get into the loading panel. I know I have Genshin Impact here somewhere, but I'll never know where it is. It's probably in this last panel here. 3, 2, 1. Of course, we get into these pop-ups right now. Of course, we get into that pop-up as well. But even then, the iPhone 15 is still doing pretty good here. Very happy about that. And the iPhone 15 was the faster one. The iPhone 11, a little bit slower. But again, not the biggest deal in the world. We did have a network error that kind of timed out there. So I definitely do think that between both, the iPhone 11, surprised me today. It definitely wasn't faster than the iPhone 15, but I'm actually fairly surprised about how good of a job the iPhone 11 did today. With an older chipset, with this phone being so much older, less RAM, I definitely did think that a phone like the iPhone 15 would just run circles around the iPhone 11, and I don't really see that. Like, I see the iPhone 11 still performing very well against the iPhone 15, even on a software like iOS 17, which is pretty crazy. So it's a much cheaper phone here. It's a much older phone, but performance-wise, kind of some similarity, which is very interesting. Now, in the camera department, this is another interesting thing if I can move these phones.